Yo, what's good? What's going on? Salute to everybody tuning into the channel. It's your boy Acito, man. We gotta talk about TBL, man. Day one. Yo, if y'all don't got the pay-per-view, please go get the video on demand. When you hear this blog, it's definitely available. All the battles. You definitely want to see this card. I'm telling you right now. I'm literally watching, you know what I'm saying, between a break right now, watching day two. Okay. I'm like, yo, I have to let y'all know about what I witnessed. You know what I'm saying? From day one. I ain't gonna lie. It was a long ass night. Okay. Salute to Chilla Jones. Salute to the whole entire TBL. I know Chilla was very adamant about them starting on time, that it wouldn't be a long night. Sometimes you can't predict that. You know what I'm saying? I think they had some technical difficulties in the building, and like it was like 3-4 o'clock, and I'm like, yo, what's up with the stream? Everybody wondering what the stream was. People sent me a video, and it was like a line of people still outside waiting to get into the venue. You know what I'm saying? So they had a little bit of turbulence, but once they got the stream on, they got everything, you know, worked out. It was fire from there, bro. It was fire from there. And I will say this too, like the pace of how the battles went. Like once one battle was over, Frozen Bros, salute to them. They did the commentary, did a great job as far as, you know, breaking down and doing like a quick little recap of what transpired between the battles. They kept us up to date when something was going wrong. So I feel like they did a really, really great job as far as just keeping us entertained. You know what I mean? And the intermissions weren't long either at all. You know what I'm saying? The visual was crispy. The audio was great. You know what I mean? I had maybe like a couple times where the stream just like, I don't know, it kind of kicked me out. So I had to like restart it and go back in. But that was nothing crazy. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when you go back and you go to the video on demand, everything is there, crispy and clear. So definitely want to give a big shout out to them, man. Would I rate this card for day one? Listen, we didn't get A Ward versus New Jersey Twerk. You know what I'm saying? Speed recovery to New Jersey Twerk. You know what I mean? He suffered a bad leg injury. And he was not able to make it to the battle. But we got the two big announcements though, because you know TBL had a couple battles in the tuck just in case something like this were to happen. You know what I'm saying? They announced Av versus Cortez, which went down on day one. Then they had Swamp versus Chess, what is going to be taking place tonight. You know what I'm saying? On day two. So that right there itself is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That right there is crazy. You know, so yeah, man, you know, this is pretty much just like a mixture of like just first watch, first reaction of the battles. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to spin the block and maybe do like just a little bit more in depth, just with a couple more bars. But I just want to highlight these battlers, man. Salute to all the battlers, man. I'm telling you right now, there wasn't really like a whack performance from what I watched. You know what I'm saying? It was maybe one battle that was okay on day one, but majority of every single battle that I saw from the battlers, like they brought their A game 100%. You know what I'm saying? We probably had maybe one choke, you know what I'm saying? And it was slightly, but got it right back. Actually two. We actually had two, But dope card, bro. So let's get into the first battle. Money on the floor, Capo Bravado versus Snake Eyes. Listen, man. These dudes sold the hell out of this battle. This was a battle, I believe, that was actually it wasn't added to the card last, but they had a face-off in the spaces, and the face-off was so crazy that they ended up putting money on the floor. They created a whole cash app for the fans to donate. So I think Capo took like two bands or 2 or 3 bands or something like that. I can't remember exactly the dollar amount, but it was bread. You know what I'm saying? It was bread. Capo won the vote. I think it was like four votes to none. I think it was Tay Rock, it was Doc, it was C3, and who was the other one? Damn, I can't remember who the other one was, but they were the judges. They gave it to Capo pretty clear. Me personally, I thought it was a close battle, really close battle, debatable battle, great back and forth. It gave you everything, the aggression, the bars. You know what I'm saying? It was funny. They actually had a moment in the battle where they was about to get into it, like pushing, shoving, like the almost fight type shit. You know what I'm saying? But first round though, Capo's first round was electrifying, bro. Like he was shaking the room, he was controlling the room. Snake Eyes was in his rap bag, you know what I'm saying? But Capo just gave us more. He gave us more with the performance and everything. It just seemed like he wanted it. You know what I'm saying? He really wanted. Not to say Snake ain't wanted it, but Capo definitely took it with that first round. Then we had the second round. Capo looked like he was about to leave Earth again, but then he has a stumble that leads into a choke, and he gets it back. He gets it back, but you already know the rules. Once you choke, stumble, automatically lose that round. Snake had a real good material, but he didn't really have to go super crazy because he already had the round by default. Third round, that's really what it came down to. It's 1-1 going into the third. I thought the third round from Capo was phenomenal. Wasn't as crazy as the first round in my opinion, but it was up there. It was definitely up there. Like he had like a little chant song or something like that. Like it was funny, bro. It was funny, and he was like he was hitting them with the haymakers, bro. Like it really came down to who had like the most haymakers. I think Capo had like 4 to 5 of them joints. I think Snake only had 2. So like Snake's third round was fire, but I just needed a little bit more, and I felt like Capo, you know what I'm saying, he definitely delivered that, and that's why the judges had him winning the battle. So salute to them, you know what I mean. Then we had KCJ versus J Love. I was really looking forward to this battle, you know what I'm saying. J Love, this is her shot for her. Salute to Casey for giving her the shot. You know, we go hard, she go hard. Casey, you know what I mean, she just battled Clips, I believe, on the T-Top card. She's kind of making her resurgence. I know she has some health issues and things of that nature, but she's making her resurgence back into the battle rap culture. J Love, man, she's fire, bro. She's fire, and she's marketable. You know what I mean? She got the look, she got the sex appeal and things of that nature. So it just needs to translate into the actual ring. And I thought she did incredibly great. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of times when you see these new girls make the transition from being like mid-tier and then finally getting like a top tier, sometimes they drop the ball most of the time. You know what I mean? J Love, all 3 rounds. She had all 3 rounds, you know what I'm saying? Effortlessly, you know what I'm saying? I thought her third round was the best round, you know what I mean? I thought that was the best round, material-wise, the angle she had. I thought the second round was really good. I thought Casey first round was fucking crazy. The second round was crazy too. She had a bar where she said something like, "I'll punch your glasses through your lenses." Like she was the aggression. Yo, Casey J be looking mad as hell, bro. She be battling, man. I ain't gonna hold you, yo. But it's a close battle, man. It's a close battle. I feel like it's very debatable. You know what I'm saying? If some people got Casey winning, I'm not mad. If you got J Love winning, I'm not mad. In my personal opinion, I feel like win or loss, J Love won. You know what I mean? She was trending worldwide on Twitter, bro, for like a good hour. She didn't even know she was trending. You know what I mean? People were trying to find her on Twitter to let her know. That's how dynamic her performance was. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she definitely rose to the occasion, man. She definitely took advantage of the opportunity. And I'm so proud and happy for her, man, because she put a lot of work in, you know what I'm saying, like underground, just battling. And to finally get an opportunity, not only against a top tier, but on a big card of this magnitude, and you show up and deliver, bro, you can't hate on it, bro. You can't. You know what I mean? It might be a few things she might need to tweak up, but that's her first time on the big stage, bro. Like, you gotta give them a lot of credit for that, bro. Because I'm telling you, a lot of the new girls that get into those opportunities, bro, they have a choke, stumble on one round or something like that because they nervous. She wasn't nervous, bro. So salute to her. Salute to KCJ. Loso versus J2. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. That battle got dark. Salute to J2, man. You stood tall. You stood tall in there, bro. Loso 30 all 3 rounds. Loso low key had performance of the night. I'm not gonna hold you. He was one of the ones that had performance of the night. Like, he was wilding, bro. Yo, I'm gonna tell you this, right? Loso has a flow. Loso, you need to come up with a name for this flow. It's like a pocket he gets into. It's the same flow he had when he battled Vixen the Assassin. The Smack White, the J Black, like that flow. He hit that flow. I think it was like in the second round. Oh my God, fire, bro. the angles, like, yo, somebody told me like J2 gonna have a hard time, like, being, what I'm saying, homosexual and shit. Like, you in Texas, Texas niggas don't really play that type of shit. It's different from like an Atlanta crowd or a crowd that's kind of diverse a little bit. They don't play that shit down there, bro. They dope, bro. They dope. You know what I'm saying? But I thought I thought J2, you know what I'm saying, he definitely had material. But I thought Loso, man, Jesus, man, Loso definitely redeemed like whatever doubt people had about him. He definitely showed it in this battle, man. I'm not gonna hold you. And he was actually tight too, because with the champion of the year panel, they didn't even have him on the top 20 list. You know what I'm saying? I think somebody had him on it and then he got voted off the list. But yeah, he was mad, bro. He had a point to prove. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Loso. You know what I mean? Had Loso taking that clear. Yunus versus Pass. Sheesh. Another one. Another fire fucking battle, bro. Like, look at this, bro. We like 4 for 4. Damn, like, oh man, this is another debatable for me, man. I ain't gonna lie. First watch, I after the battle, I had Yunus taking the first and the second round. I'm not gonna hold you. I thought the third round Pass got that pretty clear. I thought his third, he turned up. The first round, he had some turbulence. You know what I'm saying? He definitely had some turbulence in the first round. The second round, he started to heat up a little bit more. I don't know. It seemed like in certain moments throughout the battle, he seemed like he was going to choke or something like that. I don't know. It was really, really weird. But he started to really, catch his pocket and his momentum. On Yunus, on the other hand, I felt like Yunus was writing up every single battle, every single round he was writing up. But I feel like he really showed out, bro. You getting a legend like Passwords, you know what I'm saying, on a big card like this, you have to deliver, bro. You have to deliver. You have to. And I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of the big names that Yunus has battled, like Hustle, Nitty, JC, he's delivered. He's delivered. In my personal opinion, I feel like when it comes to the new guys, the rookies, he's the head of the class right now, bro. He's the head of the class. Like, he's got people like Daylight wanting to battle him. You know what I'm saying? Daylight putting him in the conversation with Rum Nitty and Lux as pins. You know what I mean? That's big. Even if the battle does not go down, you're being mentioned in a conversation with Daylight and Rum Nitty and Loaded Lux, bro. Like, you don't need to be battling down. You don't need to be battling dudes from the Crucible class or the trenches. Like, nah, you need to be battling niggas like Av, Swamp, shit, you could get a Lux, but you know what I'm saying? Danny Myers, like the Pens, bro, the Pens, Fonz. You need to be battling people like that. You know what I'm saying? But I thought this was a great showing from Yunus. Salute the Pass. I ain't gonna lie. I look at the timeline. A lot of people had Passwords winning. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I gotta watch that battle again. Like I said, for me personally, I had Yunus 2-1, but a lot of the culture has Passwords winning the battle. I'm not even gonna lie. That battle was fire. You had Chef Trez versus Luke Castro. That was another super dope ass battle, bro. Dope battle. Luke Castro, funny. You know what I'm saying? The aggression. He did his thing, man. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be real critical of Luke Castro. But I felt he definitely did a great job in this battle. Man, Chef Trez is a cheat code, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like, the way this dude can just freestyle, rebuttal, like, and his writtens be so crafted, so tailored for his opponent, like, and I like he was showing a little bit of his funny side too, you know what I mean? Because Chef Trez so reserved and laid back. I like what Chef Trez had. I ain't gonna lie, I had Chef Trez every round, gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was a great showing from both, but I had Chef Trez, man. Salute to Chef Trez. Real Deal versus Miss Hustle. Jeez, wow, bro. I've seen Real Deal in person maybe like twice. I seen him, twice. I seen him. I think it was the Crucible. He battled somebody in the Crucible. Was it Dice? I think he battled Dice. I can't remember. I think it was Dice. But and then I seen him on a couple battles after that. I think he battled somebody on the trenches and shit. I'm like, he was cool, but bro, I've never seen Real Deal this disrespectful, bro. Never. Maybe he has in the past. I know he's a high school or a middle school teacher or something like that, but bro, he was talking spicy to Miss Hustle, bro. I was like, damn. For a second, I thought he was like, I thought he was a four horseman with like A-Ward and Loso and all. You know what I'm saying? The profanity he was using, bro. The way he was talking to Miss Hustle, like that, yo, that was crazy, son. He caught me off guard. I'm not gonna hold you, yo. But Miss Hustle, man, I gotta give my flowers to Miss Hustle, man. Miss Hustle just had a phenomenal performance against Hitman Holla, man, Mount Rushmore. You know what I mean? Like 5 days before. You know what I mean? Arguably won the battle. Then to come in here and give a stellar performance like this, man, she is phenomenal, bro. We need to see her versus JAZ. We have to see that battle. We have to see it, man. Who do I have winning this battle? It's super close, bro. It's a lot of debatables, bro. And when you got a lot of debatables like that, they end up being like low-key classics on the watchbacks. I ain't gonna say it's a classic. I'm just saying like it's super close. Super close. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly, I can't call it, bro. I cannot call it, yo. It was that close to me. But salute to those two, man. I thought y'all definitely put on. I thought Real Deal was another contender for performance of the night, along with Miss Hustle. So you got Miss Hustle, Real Deal, and Loso so far for performance of the night. Then we got Charlie Clips versus Mike P. Now, this was a battle I didn't watch live. I watched it the next day because the event was mad long. I think the event went past 12 o'clock. I was done, bro. I was tired. Nigga had work and all that. I was tired, bro. So I watched it back. I asked the timeline first, should I watch it? Bro, no lie to me. I had like 7 people in my comments say, don't watch it. Don't watch it. So I'm like, damn, it's that bad. Salute to my guy, Jen. My guy, Jen, was like, man, fuck that. I'm watching it, man. Watch the battle, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna watch it. I paid $75. I'm gonna watch the battle. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my guy Jen, man. I'm not gonna lie. I got Clips winning the battle. I didn't think this was a bad Charlie Clips. I didn't. I know he was freestyling. He definitely was freestyling, but he had dope shit. I like his third round. Very personal angle, you know what I mean? How he went at Mike P. I like his Mike P flips or his Mike flips. His Mike flips was pretty creative. Yeah, I got Charlie Clips second and third. You know what I mean? I thought Mike P had a great second round. I like his first round mostly out of all the rounds. The battle was okay though. It wasn't nothing like super crazy, but it was a little entertaining from Clips from the second and the third round. But will I watch this battle back? Probably not. I probably won't watch that battle back, to be honest with you. But I got Clips taking the battle though, 2-1. 40 bars versus Geechi Gotti, bro. Jesus. Oh my God. This was crazy. Salute to my nigga Geechi, bro. This nigga Geechi, bro. Oh my God. The disrespect, the talk, the way he was. Oh my God, bro. Quotable after quotable after quotable, bro. And I ain't gonna hold you. 40 Pen was sheesh. She was floating, man. It took her a little bit to like warm up and get comfortable. It's a thing with 40, bro. And I'm surprised, bro. She don't look at the comments and hear the critique from people. Like 40, you gotta stop turning your back towards the camera. Like it fucks up the footage, bro. You're rapping with your back towards the camera. It's not like y'all on a big stage where it's like a 360 wide camera. Like your back is towards the camera. And then it's like you're not mic'd up, so it's kind of hard to hear. And you rap so low tone. But I was able to hear, the bars. But I did see people in the timeline like kind of pissed because, she kept turning her back to the camera and shit like that. But 40 did pretty good, man. I'm not gonna hold you. She definitely had a slip up in the second round, but she got it back pretty quick and finished the round pretty strong. But for me personally, I got Geechi gentlemen. I got Geechi taking every round. I thought Geechi wrote up every round. If you could debate any round, maybe the first round, maybe. But for me, I felt like Geechi wrote up every round, man. Geechi had haymakers almost every round, especially the third round. Oh my God, the Cheeto bar. Oh my God, the Cheeto bar was crazy. And then the what's the bar he said? Well, you heard me. You didn't have to replay. I ain't gonna bomb the bar. I'm gonna say that for the recap. I'm trying to call off my memory. It was crazy though, bro. Salute to Geechi, man. Geechi, I was a little worried, bro. I ain't gonna hold you because I ain't know how motivated you was to really kill, but 90 seconds, that's Geechi's pocket right there. That's his pocket right there. And I had him taking that pretty clearly. Yo. Salute to Geechi. One battle I didn't watch, and it's crazy because I should have waited, but I'm definitely gonna do like a exclusive recap just for this battle. Arsenal and Marv 1. I didn't watch that battle. I gotta go back and I gotta watch that battle. Last battle, JAZ the Rapper versus Hollow the Don. Now, listen to me. I've been very, very vocal about Hollow the Don, okay? Hollow the Don, I haven't seen Hollow the Don have a stellar performance in a long time. And I'm not going to hold you. My predictions going into this battle, I said JAZ is going to take this clear. Like, we're talking about JAZ the Rapper. And I understand she knows how significantly important this battle is. You know, you're battling somebody of a legend status of a Hollow the Don. Hollow's from her generation. You know what I mean? She didn't play no games, bro. I had JAZ 30 ball, like clear. It was so bad for Hollow. Like, I think it was like was it the second round? It was the second round when he was getting no reaction, bro. Like, it was cringy. Like, he was getting no reaction, none. It was almost so cringe to the point he just ended his round quick. Like, JAZ had some lines, bro. JAZ had some fire lines. Her angles was crazy. I like the way she touched on the loyalty over money. You know what I mean? The whole $10,000 situation. She touched on how he snaked Math Hoffa with the fight with a disaster and shit. Like, her material was really crafted very well for Hollow, bro. Hollow had moments in the battle, like I'll say the third round. I like Hollow's third round out of the first and the second. The third round was his best round. So if you could give him a round, I could see somebody giving him the third. But I don't see how anybody could give him the second round, and I don't see how you could give him the first round. Me personally, it's just the delivery, man. The delivery and the way he's, you know, the way he's putting the material together is just, I don't know, it's just not translating for me personally. You know what I'm saying? It's just not translating. But I had JAZ taking that pretty clearly, bro. Pretty clear. So clear to the point, on the stream today, she says she wants to battle Murder Mook next. Like, they asked her, like, yo, who do you want to battle next? Because everybody wants her to battle Hustle. She's like, I'm not opposed to it. You know, I'm open for the battle. But she's like, I already got a hit list of the people that I want to battle. And she was like, I want to battle Murder Mook next. She wants to battle the big names. I believe Hitman Holla is definitely one of the names she wants to battle. And Mook said he want to battle her. She threw a shot at Mook too in the battle too. So I could see JAZ getting Murder Mook this year. If Mook, we just got a big ass announcement, bro. I almost say it's Mook. Mook is battling. Mook is battling. He's definitely battling. He's battling again. If Mook battles who is about to be announced and JAZ in one more battle, he could be in the runnings for champion. I'm not gonna hold you. I wouldn't be surprised if Mook battles at least 3-4 times this year, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. But salute to JAZ, man. Phenomenal performance, man. JAZ definitely up there for performance of the night. So in closing, I got Loso, JAZ, Hustle, Real Deal, performance of the night, man. You know, and like I said, a lot of these battles are debatables. They're very close. They're like, nothing's really one-sided. There's only probably one-sided battle in my opinion, and that was the Hollow and JAZ battle. Now there's some people on the timeline like, yo, Hollow 2-1. I don't know what the fuck them niggas was watching, to be honest with you. But I definitely enjoyed day one. Even though it was super long, I had to go back and watch the battles. I still had that excitement and that still intensity of like watching the battle, the excitement. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you watch a battle live, you so into it, you watching the comment section. Like, when I woke up in the morning and I started watching the battles and I'm, you know, tweeting the bars and stuff, it was people in the timeline that was doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So that was super dope, man. So salute to TBL, man. Successful day one, even with The New Jersey Twerk battle not happening. They also said that Ace Amin may not be battling Hansel, so we're gonna stay tuned for that and see what happens. But I'm looking forward to day 2, man. Let me know in the comment section, man, what was your final observation of the battles, and what do you guys think overall of day 1, man? If you don't have the pay-per-view, I'm gonna put it in the description for you. It's on Rap Grid. It's worth the 75, y'all. I'm telling you, man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all social media platforms. It's your boy Acito. I'm out of here. Peace.